your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Bellow on the bellow on the
Yo, what's going on? It's Jay.
It's big.
This is Lit Logic. We are on episode 65.
65.
So, y'all already know what this episode's going to be about. It's going to be about the versus battle between the Lox and...
Between Jadakiss and Cameron.
Yeah, basically. Between the Lox
That was a good
and...
Jadakiss and Cameron battle, man.
Between the Lox and Dipset,
Between
a.k.a.
Jadakiss
and Cameron. So, like I've been saying before, I couldn't pick a side for this battle because both groups have been so, influential in me growing up. But, after seeing the battle and seeing the freaking massacre that happened in Madison Square Garden, I was just expecting so much more. Like, I was expecting it to be, a good fight, and it being close. But they was on some nigga shit from the beginning.
I wasn't happy.
They was like an hour late. Damn near, kind of expected. I didn't think they was gonna be that late, but they was an hour late. The niggas kept arguing, kept talking over each other.
Sounds like
when you at a family function and your uncles start arguing, that's when your uncles get drunk and they start arguing. That's the type of vibes it was giving me throughout the battle, man. And I'll say this, like, it was probably, even with all the shenanigans and all the bullshit, it was probably the best versus battle that I've seen.
I can't say that. I'm gonna disagree with that part. I'm gonna disagree
because of because of the energy, like the songs that the classics that was played, the music, the vibes. Mostly coming from the Lox side. It wasn't the most professional versus battle, but as far as like energy and like vibe, I think it was. If it's not the best, it's definitely in the top 3. In my opinion.
I won't give it top 3. I won't. Maybe top 10. I won't give it top 3. This is disappointing me, honestly. It disappointed me.
Dipset disappointed me.
No, the whole battle disappointed me.
The whole battle
disappointed me. And
I had a good time.
I had an amazing time. It just disappointed me on the expectations that I thought. First off, matter of fact, are you done? You was done? I didn't want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to y'all, man. First off, like you said, they were late. Niggas gotta work the next day. I ain't trying to stay up all night, man. 2, look, I knew Dipset was in danger when Cameron didn't come out in the pink mink. Like, he didn't come out in the mink coat. He didn't come out in the mink coat. He came out in a black jumpsuit.
Let's talk about that.
Because that was some bullshit.
Dipset had some bullshit.
First off, Jimmy came out looking like a leather ranger. Had a fucking leather jumpsuit on. What the fuck was Joel's wearing?
They was tearing Joel's.
Come on, what Joel's? No.
But the crazy thing about that is, like, as the battle went on, he took all that bullshit off and he had
Jada snatched the do-rag off.
No, it was bandana. He had the signature bandana on with the he had the bandana on.
Yeah, he had the do-rag, the Gucci, what is it, Louis? The Louis or the Gucci?
Yeah, he had that bullshit on first. We took it off. He should have came out like with the bandana and just the shirt. that's his signature look. Everyone know him for having the bandana and shit.
Or if he gonna wear a puffy jacket, just wear a plain color, man. Wear the plain color.
I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to bring it back to the,
no,
you know, that whole Dipset.
Leave that shit there.
But he had too much on. Like he threw too much on. Had he just worn the jacket,
the Lox were the only group up there that looked like how they supposed to dress. They look like how they supposed. Shout out to the Lox for just keeping it simple, man. Like,
shout out to Jay for throwing the Timbs on, man. Real New York.
Shout out for Styles for wearing all types of green that night. That nigga was green down to the.
But
shout out to She Loose, man.
You could tell who was really into this and taking this serious.
Yeah, because
and who was just there basically just because they got a check.
Because first off, what was another thing that really disappointed me, other than the song selections, not even from the Lox side, from Dipset side, because they I mean, don't get me wrong, the songs were great. The songs were great. The selections of what they were going against, like first off, Joel didn't play shit. Jimmy barely played. It was Cameron. They played Cameron. Then first off, y'all assholes, stop cutting off Sheet Loose part, yo. Stop cutting off his part, yo. That was foul, yo. That was foul as hell. Nah, every time his part came up, they cut that shit off. Nah,
yeah, man, they let him get a little bit of, you know, whatever was going on. But you gotta look at it, the whole freaking battle was mostly just Jada rapping.
Yeah.
It was Jada and Cameron probably half throughout the battle.
Cameron.
Probably even a little bit more.
Cameron disappointed me, man.
Jimmy had a little set and they said Teddy came in at the end.
Like, see,
I say this every versus battle. Song selection and when you play certain songs.
That's why I said it was the song selections was great, but it was disappointing on
the songs that they had was great.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just when they played them.
Some songs they played it on point. Jimmy, you know, he had to answer back with the Certified Gangster. That was a good answer back. This what really made the verse battle, but it kind of got annoying. This is when just the in between bomb sessions. Like,
that shit was hilarious.
No, it was funny, but it was like, come on, man, just play the music. Like it was just play the music.
That shit was funny as hell to me. Jada said he not losing to no nigga in no leather pants. They kept saying like, where's Sheik gonna kill? We hearing Sheik song all over.
Yo, word up. Yo, first of all, what the fuck was Freaky Zeke doing?
Yo, they paid that nigga to sit there and dance around the stage.
To be the hype man. I thought he was gonna play that shit, yo.
Come on, man.
Come on, welcome to Dipset, baby. Come on.
Yeah, that's.
They should have let him have one.
I'm surprised that Jimmy played G's Up. I'm real surprised.
But Styles P had an answer for that. Or was that to the Certified Gangster?
He was saying what's up, like he was basically bigging up Max B.
Yeah.
During the battle, whatever. I don't know how Jim felt about that, but
look. They wasn't coming there to make friends. They let that be known from the get-go.
Yeah, man. Even like what makes this battle even more better is just all the hype and stuff, all the trash talk before the battle.
Well, most of the trash talk was coming from Styles P.
Hey,
shout out to Styles P, man.
But this is.
Did he play? Wait, not the control. Did he play the song?
What song?
Good Times.
Yeah.
Okay,
of course.
cool.
Yeah, of course they're gonna play that.
Because I ain't stayed for the whole battle.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, he ain't stayed for
I had to work. I'm sorry, I had to work.
That shit ain't into like 12:30. So like, I get it.
Yo, I just wanted to know he played this song.
I get it. Yeah, he played that, of course.
Shout out to Styles.
But yeah, man, you know, but yeah, she played Good Love. I was
okay, he did.
Yeah,
do.
Okay, what y'all
you like that, baby?
That's my shit, yo.
What? That's that shit, boy.
I don't care what y'all say, man.
I listen to that song I listen to that song every time I travel. Before I go travel, always have that song in my
it's a good vibe, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they play some Chic songs. They play Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. They play a couple.
Okay, D Block.
Yeah, man. But this was just an all-out like slaughter.
It was from the get-go. First off, you can tell who, like you said, who took it serious.
Right.
The Lox came on time. The theme music. First off, the Lox DJ, I forgot their DJ name. I apologize, but shout out to their DJ playing straight bangers. Dipset DJ playing some bullshit.
Listen, I know some people was trying to blame Dipset's DJ on it. Listen,
No, it wasn't.
they know they just get delicious songs when they supposed to play them. That's it.
Exactly.
The DJ don't pick the songs.
Nope, the artist picks
The artists,
song.
all this, they don't just get up on stage and just do the shit just willy-nilly. All this
No.
stuff is rehearsed. All this stuff, so they know what songs they playing, what time they supposed to play them, how they supposed to do the cuts, all that other shit.
They know everything.
Yeah, so don't blame the DJ. They just Dipset didn't come prepared.
No,
At all. You can just tell because
they were late.
even like before the shit, yeah, not only were they late, they showed up on stage. Cameron showed on stage like after them.
First of all, after the first performance, he showed up.
No, he
Or
got,
before,
he,
I'm sorry, a little bit before the first
No,
performance.
he got on there before they started, but he didn't come out there with them.
Oh, with the theme, yeah.
Yeah, he came out there like a little bit like later and shit.
Like, so that's the crazy part. How do you? Excuse me. That's the crazy part. How do you rehearse something? Like y'all live in New York. Like, how are y'all late to the shit? Like, y'all live there.
Cam live in Miami.
He flew here. He flew here. How are you? This is your backyard.
In Miami.
I mean, he has a point, but still, this is your backyard. Jim Jones, like, y'all live here. Like, y'all, like, how are y'all late for y'all own shit?
Them niggas was in that building before all this shit even started.
So
whatever they was doing back there, like, I couldn't tell you. They was probably getting themselves together. They was probably high. I don't know. But I've been
Come on, man, you can't be too high.
Listen, I've been to concerts for both groups. Them niggas don't never start on time. Now, the Lox is a little bit better with, not being too late.
Mm-hmm.
But Dipset, them motherfuckers just be. They had other people like they had Dave East performing. It was out in Brooklyn like maybe a couple years ago. I went out there and he had to do a couple more songs because these niggas wasn't even ready to come out. So I get it, but it was still a good show. And the point that he like Jada was making they was lip singing over the songs and shit.
It sounded like they didn't know the words.
Yeah, some of them was messing up on the words.
How? How you mess up to your own song?
Cause man, niggas wasn't taking this shit serious, man. And that's the thing that disappointed me the most.
That's what I said.
Because you could tell like who was just really there to get a check and who was really like as soon as Styles feeding them knew that this shit was going down, they was talking about it, they was all talking shit on social media, they was posting shit. Cam ain't posted shit till niggas sent the check. So you could already tell what he was already about. And then he posted shit like, oh, why you ain't promoting the versus battle? Like, nigga, you just sent the check.
It's
and I get it, like you don't want to do nothing until you get paid for it, but it just shows your motive and it showed out there on the stage that you was only really concerned about getting the check.
I mean, it sucks, but that's the truth. That's the hard honest
by the energy.
They sitting in lawn chairs and shit.
Like they just out there chilling. Like, all right, let's get this shit over.
I mean, if that was the case, they should have just let Jimmy and Joel's perform more.
I will say this though, Cam was carrying them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Did he play Down and Out?
He did.
Okay, cool. I was like, damn, like I heard a lot of Cam songs. I'm just like, okay, it was. Because they did play a lot of their group shit for both sides.
Yeah.
But then it started to just become Cam. Oh, there's a Joel song, back to Cam.
Yeah.
Two more Cam.
Then Jimmy had his own set. And
did little maybe 3.5 songs. And then Cam jumped back on.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, so they're not going to play Clockwork. Like, they're not going to play like other shit. Because I was like, all right, they're going to play Clockwork. Like, did they play Oh Yes?
Nope.
They didn't play Oh Yes. Those were Joel's big hits. Not his big hits, but those were some of his big hits.
They played Santana's Town.
Yep, I said, yep.
They played Santana.
Okay.
And I think that might have been it.
No, they didn't play Dipset anthem.
They did do the anthem.
Okay, I was about to say they did the anthem.
Of course they did the anthem.
Yeah, that's three.
But even then, I felt like they played that like, well, it was already over by that point.
But what did Jimmy get? Jimmy got Ballin', he got Certified Gangster, G's Up, and then what did he play Emotional?
You mean
Emotionless.
Emotionless. He didn't play that.
That's him and Joel's song.
He didn't play what's that other song?
Did he play Summer in Miami?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I was about to stop.
He didn't play what's that fucking song? He didn't play Weatherman, and he didn't play Love Me No More.
Did he play Reppin' Time?
Nope.
He didn't play Reppin' Time? What?
This is the thing, like
what the those were certified round winners.
Hey, listen. I mean, he didn't play Purple City Bird Game, but that was probably a song he could have taken out and played one of them. Even though I like Purple City Bird Game.
I could have did without it.
Yeah, I would have.
I would have rather hear Reppin' Time
without it.
I would have rather hear Reppin' Time.
Like y'all know, like when we do these versus episodes, we usually go song for song, and then we pick what song was better. But we can't even do it because they played a different amount of songs. Like the Lox played about 30 songs, and I think Dipset only played about maybe 22, 23, maybe 24 songs.
Yeah.
So we can't even go round for round with this shit because they didn't play that the right amount of songs, which was another thing I felt like they should have pretty much stick to. Yeah, but Mike died.
Almost. They cut off in the middle.
Technical difficulties. Good. Testing.
Absolutely would.
It don't even matter. But what we will do, we'll just go over the list of songs, what we thought should have been played, what we thought they could have got away with not playing.
Yeah.
Because we already know the Lox one. It wasn't even close. Like, it was
Jada one.
Yeah, Jada one. Jada one being the Lox one. The Lox one. Because they came in there with the energy. Jada controlled the crowd. Like, it was just like so much better energy, and you wasn't getting that from the other side.
No,
them niggas wasn't even really like interacting with the crowd at all.
They didn't care.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through this because they were going song for song for a little bit, and then it just went like completely left after that. So the first songs that was played, the Lox that played "Fuck You" and Dipset played "I'm Ready," which to me those were good first songs to play.
I would say "Fuck You."
Yeah, because it set the tone.
Yeah.
Like it set the tone to the type of energy that they was already on. And I like "I'm Ready" as a first song selection. I was talking to a couple of my friends. They said they didn't like it. They said they should have waited a little bit later to play it.
I just never liked that song.
I like it. Like "I'm Ready."
No.
Come on, man. That's what a Dipset. That's a Dipset banger right there.
Dipset non-favorite.
Yeah. This nigga tripping, obviously, but
I didn't like that song.
The next round, the Lox played "Banned from TV" and Dipset played "Crunk Music."
Crunk music. You go crunk music.
I'll say this: "Banned from TV" was the more iconic song, but
Crunk music's the more commercial hit.
I can't even say it.
You can't say commercial.
Because "Banned from TV" had a lot of heavy hitters on there.
Yeah, but crunk music, that shit had. When did that come out? It didn't come out in the summer, did it?
Nah, that was the winter, I think.
Yeah, it had the winter. Come on, man.
I personally like crunk music better.
That's what I said. Crunk music.
I like the song better. I know the song freaking word for word.
Word for fucking word. The wham wham beat beat. Like that shit, that part. Like that shit.
Like the band from TV, I don't know every word to that song. But I just know it was more iconic because of the names that they had on the song. But if I had to choose me personally, I'm going with crunk music. But the next one they played "Niggas Done Started Something" versus "Suck It or Not." Now,
Suck It or Not.
"Suck It or Not" was
by that.
Something That Night was the bigger hit.
Absolutely.
Like, it was the bigger hit. But Niggas and Star Son was a tough song.
It was.
That shit was a tough song.
But as soon as you
like, that show was straight lyrics, bars, blah, 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 everything that you want a hip hop song like to be. But Suckin' It Not just hit different.
But as soon as you hear that whoop by that, and then it's over. It's over.
It didn't happen. Wayne killed that verse.
Oh yeah.
So
that would have been crazy if they would have called Wayne out.
That would have been dope.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been real dope. That probably would have helped them. Like if they, that probably would have helped.
Yeah.
Cause
they had some features out there.
They was kind of sick and a little fast, but you know. Then they played Mighty D Block versus Santana's Town.
I have to go.
Mighty D Block. He's so cool. That shit was a fucking yo. Come on now. This is D Block.
Come on, but Santana's Town.
I know, but
come on. I'm gonna have to go D Block. I'm gonna have to go D Block, but that's tough for me because I do like Santana's Town.
I like Santana's Town too.
D Block was a heavy hitter when
so
it came out.
The next one, Jadakiss did the Who Shot You freestyle versus Get 'Em Girls, and
look, I like the Who Shot You freestyle, but Get 'Em Girls, that's my shit, yo.
Listen,
That's
I'm picking Who Shot You because it's the way that he performed the song. Like he was talking to these niggas when he was performing the song.
With his back turned to him. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
like,
how you talk to somebody with your back turned?
Yeah, then told him shut the fuck up. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
All they jewelry faking, ain't none of them rich.
Yeah. And then pointed. Did he say something about some dinner shit and pointed and looked at Joel's?
I don't think that was this song.
No, that was a different song. But why they keep coming for my man Teeth?
Hey man, you can't have your teeth. You can't have your teeth. Like once you a celebrity, you any fuck up, any foul up, any of that stuff that happens is going to be talked about. That teeth shit probably happened maybe a year or two ago. Yeah, niggas was talking about even before the battle. They said that nigga Joel Santana teeth fall out during his battle. Teeth niggas automatically lost. So I'm just like,
yo, they gotta go to hell with that.
Hey, bro, he gotta live with that the rest of his life.
They gotta chill with
The niggas gonna keep talking about even if that nigga old and his teeth do fall out, they be like, your teeth been fell out.
Go to the next song.
Reservoir Dogs versus 357. I'm going Reservoir Dogs. How was this today? Now this one's gonna be a little bit more tough. Kiss of Death versus Just Fire. Just Fire was one of Cameron's best verses ever. Kiss of Death hit hard though. That's the thing. It's so. I'm not picking that. That was gonna be a tie for me.
Tie?
Yes. Bro, cause I know how hard like.
Wait, I'll never get to pick a tie.
Yes, you do. We've done ties before. We've done ties before. We're not really keeping score on this anyway.
It don't matter. No damn tie.
This is a tie for me.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go for this and that.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. And then this is where shit started getting moving. Like because Lox played 24 Hours to Live, and then Jimmy played 4 songs after that. He played G's Up, Harlem, Bird Gang Money, and Purple City Bird Gang.
Yeah, he won the round. I mean, that's his round.
It wasn't even a round. Like I can't even because you even though the Lox ended up playing more songs, the nigga played 4 songs in a row.
I mean, some of those songs could have been swapped out with better songs, in my opinion.
He played Harlem, one of my favorite Jimmy songs. So I'm glad he played that. He had to play that. G's Up, I was surprised that he played it, but I'm glad he did.
I could have did without.
G's Up?
I would have rather.
I could have did without Bird Gang Money, and I could have did without Purple City, even though I like Purple City.
I would have rather heard Reppin' Time.
Reppin' Time, he could have replaced Bird Gang Money with Reppin' Time, and he could have replaced Purple City Bird Gang with Emotionless.
Yeah, he could have played.
Yeah, that I would have been fine with that. But like I said before, like I always say, it comes to song selection. Right. So, but 24 Hours to Live is such a fucking raw song.
Yeah.
Him, DMX, Black Rob, like.
That's a dope song. Video is nice too.
Fast. So they did, the next song the Lox played was the Chest to Chest, and it was verse Bout It Bout It. and I'm going chest to chest.
They should have never played that.
I'm sorry, not gonna get no play time.
They could have picked something way better.
They could have picked something way better.
Did they play Hey Ma?
They did, of course they had to. If they didn't play that, they was already, the ship was already sinking.
Oh, Cameron didn't play What Means the World. Did he play What Means the World to you? Come on, yo. He didn't even play that shit. What Means the World to you?
So,
that's crazy.
The next one, I think, the Lox played Dope Money, and Karen played Welcome to New York City.
I'm going to go Welcome to New York City.
I'm going to go with Dope Money.
I'm more familiar with Welcome to New York City.
Yeah, I like that song. But then after that, the Lox played New York, and then Jimmy played Certified Gangster.
I'm going to go Certified Gangster.
I'm going New York. Come on, bro. That was such a way bigger song than Certified Gangster. It was a way bigger hit than Certified Gangster.
Certified Gangster just go. Listen, Certified Gangster go hard, though.
It do go hard, but I only like the one with the game on it.
Come on, I like both of them.
I mean, they cool. The first one was cool, but I like the one with the game on it better because he killed that verse.
Well, he killed the song. That was
he had the best verse on that song.
Okay. I felt it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue.
He had the best. I'm sorry, New York was too iconic. Cause I remember that song first came out. I was in 8th grade. They had niggas that wasn't even from New York acting like they was from New York because of that song.
You know what? I'm gonna go Ty.
Hey, I respect that.
I'm gonna go Ty.
I respect that.
I'm gonna go Ty.
I respect that.
Because you know what? Even though 50 won't leave this man alone, Ja Rule killed that chorus.
He did. 100 clips.
Yeah, and not even that. Fat Joe verse was tough too on that track.
Yeah, Jenkins killed that shit.
He did. But give it up for Fat Joe, and they did.
Yeah, they did. They all did their thing on that.
But Jenkins did murder that.
Yeah, they should have had a remix. Did they have a remix? I felt like I don't remember a remix. They should have did a remix. I gotta check that. I gotta look into it. I'm not sure.
I mean, you know how other coasts do their remix, stuff, so they probably did that.
So after that, the Lox played Locked Up. Stop Speak did his verses on that song. They did No Ideas. That was a freestyle off a Nas beat, which was, I think Jadakiss did a freestyle. That shit was he did that against Ballin. Ballin's gonna win. I'm sorry.
That's always gonna win.
Yeah, that was
dark pair of shades. That's what that's it.
Yeah, he had the whole club jumping off that song. I'm sorry, that was Jimmy's biggest hit. That was his biggest hit. They played the Lox played All About the Benjamins versus the Dipset anthem. This one's tough. This one is tough. And I might have to. I'm pulling the tie card.
Come on, you can't have two.
I'm pulling the tie card.
Two?
Yeah, two. I'm pulling the tie card, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But All About the Benjamins. Like that shit be hitting.
Come on, man.
But I know that's
Dipset.
It's a new thing.
Come on.
I
Go tell them to Harlem. Tell them that I sent you. Tell them it's August. I'm going to November. Like, come on, man.
Hey,
come on, yo. Man, I'm going to come Dipset anthem, yo.
After that, Lox played Wild Out, and Dipset played Killer Kim. And I'm gonna go Wild Out too, even though Killer Kim was one of my favorite Cameron songs. Okay. So, but Wild Out was just the bigger fucking joint compared to that one. After that, Lox played Kiss Your Ass Goodbye.
Another good one.
Versus Salute. I forget what song that was. But then they played 848, Oh Boy, and then Hey Ma. So they played Oh Boy and then Hey Ma right after that. So they waited too long. You got these towards the end. Like you can't have these like, Hey Ma, I get. they started playing like some bullshit towards the beginning.
They should have played him out earlier.
I thought so, but it kind of
played that earlier.
But that kind of set off to this whole thing where they would argue back and forth like, hey, you don't got no joints for the ladies, blah blah blah. And that's when the Lox, they played Ride or Die Bitch. They played Honey, which is a song with Mariah Carey. They played Jenny from the Block. Then they
won that.
Then they played, yeah, it gets better. Then they played Good Love.
Oh my God.
Then they played
Good Love.
Then they played Knock Yourself Out.
Oh my God. She said she was a model for a year and a half. It's over.
Yeah,
it's over. It's over. Yo, you even got, it's over.
It was already over. It was over way before
that
this.
whole list. It's over.
It was over way before that.
Bro, that whole catalog of list you just named right there, that could be somebody else's catalog of list for another versus battle.
Right.
Shit's crazy.
But after that, Jim played Summer with Miami. Well, Santana did Santana. Name Santana.
Santana. Uh-oh.
That's my shit, though. He played that, then he played Murder Murder, which is another one of mine.
They waited too late.
They waited, that's the thing, they waited too. These songs should have came out earlier. These songs should have came out earlier.
Instead of playing a lot of Cameron songs, they could have played some of these shits.
It would have kept them in the battle. It would have kept them in the battle. You was playing this when y'all was already dead.
Yeah. Like towards the end.
Like y'all
niggas is already going home.
Yeah, like niggas was turning off the TVs at this point. Niggas was going to bed at this point. Like,
shit.
It's too late. Y'all gotta realize it's a Wednesday night. Y'all supposed to start at 9:30.
No, y'all was supposed to start at 8 and then changed it to 9:30.
Yeah, then
it was late. How y'all change it? How y'all change it?
Then it didn't start at 10:30.
How y'all change? How y'all push it back and then was late? Just don't make sense.
Nigga shit. Then Styles P played Good Times I Get High.
I'm gonna finish you before I finish the dust.
Then they played All for the Love, and then the last day.
That's it.
Ken played Down and Out.
Baby.
Lox played Money, Power, Respect. By Your Side, Come Through, Pick Your Hands Up. Put Your Hands Up, I'm sorry. Blackout, and then Cam did I Really Mean It, and then the Lox last song was We Gonna Make It.
That's over.
Yeah, there's nothing to judge really.
Yeah. The Lox was Jadakiss was prepared.
The whole group was prepared.
The Lox was prepared. Like they took it serious.
They had the better energy.
It just wasn't, and even though this is small details,
they had the better jokes.
Yeah, even though this is small details, it's just stuff like this that gets the crowd into it. Like you said, jokes, the delivery of the songs. Like they was performing their songs like they was on tour. You know what I mean? Because they took this serious. Mm-hmm. The song selections, how they stood on stage, you know, what they wore on stage, like they took it serious. And I'm not saying Dipset didn't take it serious, but I don't think they didn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and say they didn't take it serious because they showed up.
I've been to shows from both groups, like I said before. Mm-hmm. Even like when they just doing regular shows, the Lox energy is a lot more better. Like they're more into the crowd. The crowd feels them more. And, you know, they really play on, you know, feeding off the energy from the crowd. They know how to control the crowd, whatever the case may be. I've been at Dipset thing, and they control the crowd a little bit. They interact, but not like how the Lox do. Like, they really fuck with their, like, you know, they fans and people that came out to, you know, see them. Like, they really, like, want to show love and stuff like that. You know, I just always found like that was just dope. And they showed that at Madison Square to, you know, really bring the crowd into this whole thing.
I watched a documentary, it was like a part of like the Rough Riders. And shout out to Rough Riders because they was there too. You know, Rough Riders was in the building.
R.I.P. DMX, man.
R.I.P. DMX, man, the dog. But You know, I was watching the documentary, and like you said, they do control the crowd because they get the crowd into their songs. Like they make them feel like it's their song too, and that's dope to be an artist that can do that and give your audience an experience like that. And like I said, I was here watching it with y'all, and I felt like I was there. Like when Jadakiss was doing the freestyle, like I felt like he was there. Like the freestyle was real. You felt like the energy. Like it just made it that intense.
He threw the mic on the ground. I wanted to grab this shit, throw it on the ground too. Nah, for real. That's
like,
right though.
Like you said, like the jokes, like he said, even though these songs made before, but it's just the thought of like pointing at them to be like, yeah, like we talking about y'all, but the shit talking, like you said, social media.
I know niggas that went to jail just to get their teeth fixed.
That's foul. That's foul as hell.
Well, I forget what song that was.
That's
That was shots at you.
That's foul. They foul as hell for that one. Leave that man teeth alone.
Hey man, listen. You know, I'm gonna mind my business when it comes to that. You know, like if his teeth fall out or he ain't got no like teeth in there, that's his business. But you know, niggas gonna make jokes about that. So it's up from there, right? That's all I'm gonna say. But like I said before, like to me, like this battle, Wiz versus battle, gotta be like in my top three. Just off the energy alone, like it was way probably like this one, maybe Jeezy and Gucci, and then the rematch between Timberland and Swiss Beats. I feel like those is like my top three. Just off the hype, like, and that Swiss and Timberland one snuck in there because I didn't watch it initially. I watched it later, and just the only thing I didn't like, which I said before, is they kept cutting the fucking songs and trying to have the crowd, say something, but the crowd wasn't really into it. Like they wasn't really.
Yeah, because they didn't come here to see that. they didn't come to do that. Like
other than that, it's like there's so many songs that you forget that they did. Like you're like, damn, he did that too. Like damn, then they be playing some fucking bangers.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Like as far as like this one was a great one. They talking about Nori and Beans being the next one.
I'm not really. I mean, I'm hyped, but it's just excited. But it's like
not as much as this one, but I'm still want to watch it. I'm still want to be excited. That's if it even happened. Right now, it's just rumors.
I mean, because I fuck with both of them though. Right. I like both of their music. I grew up, Nori.
I'm more so listening to Beans and Nori, but
no, I like Beans. I fuck with Beans. Feeling in the air.
What? Absolutely. That die. Fucking verses on What We Do. That's gonna be tough on the beat.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
He got to bring Free out.
I'm pretty sure he is.
He got to bring Free out, man.
He still be around.
Absolutely.
Around the whole state property, man.
He cracked.
But you got anything else you want to add?
I mean, like I said, it was a highly anticipated battle. I liked it. Granted, like you said, song selection does play a big key in this. I just felt like they could have played better.
They waited too long to play certain songs.
Yeah, they waited, like you said, they waited too long to play certain songs. But I felt like certain songs they did play, they could have substituted from better songs.
Right.
And then I felt like I wanted to hear more of Jewel's because Jewel's did have hits.
Right.
Jimmy did his part. Cam did his part. The Lox is just Jada, man. You can't beat the Lox.
You gotta have the energy. Like I felt like even though the song selection was not as good, and they would have had like somewhat close to the same energy, it might have went a little bit better. They ain't had really no like energy. They was talking a little bit back and forth. It was yelling a little bit back and forth. As far as like controlling the crowd, they just ain't had it. So and it wasn't just Jenny controlling the crowd. Styles was controlling the crowd. She was doing a little bit like.
I just felt like I felt like Dipset could have did a better job.
I was expecting so much more.
I was expecting Jewels to be, jump. Like I was expecting Jimmy, to be interactive, especially Cam. I was just expecting. The peak meat.
Yeah, Cam fucked up when he didn't come out with that meat going.
Yeah, like when he didn't come out with that meat, they lost.
That would have set the tone. That would have set the tone.
Pink meat
already.
with the Timbs.
The pink. You could have even did a wardrobe change at some point because he did leave at some point.
He did,
and then he came back. But like you could have did a ward but you really would have set the tone with the pink mint going or whatever the case may be. But it is what it is. Because it was all about just collecting the check and looking good.
Like Jimmy did his signature look, man. Like
that nigga was in leather pants. He was hot.
Man,
and he fell off the stage.
No, he said he jumped off the stage.
Man, that nigga fell off the stage.
Because his wedding ring fell off.
That nigga not married.
Man, they engaged.
They ain't shit.
Man, they ain't
shit. That nigga had a regular, like iced out ring that fell off his hand. He went in there. He said he went in there to go get it. That nigga, I watched the video. That nigga looked like he fell off the stage.
That nigga realized that ring fell off his finger and jumped off that stage.
The niggas was about to teach
this. Niggas probably
regardless of the fact that nigga fell off. To me, that nigga fell off the stage.
It looked like he tripped off the stage.
To me, he fell off the stage in my eyes.
At least he didn't come out of his sneakers.
Yeah. That'd have been bad. That'd have been worse.
Glad he's okay.
Yeah. It is what it is. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Heart them shits.
Hit the notification bell on the YouTube channel to tell you every time we drop a video.
Absolutely.
So,
and definitely just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Supporting, liking, sharing.
All that good shit we say at the end of every episode.
Absolutely.
But we got a couple more in the chamber coming up. So y'all make sure y'all on the lookout for that. We dropped one yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Yeah, make sure y'all check that out. If y'all haven't already.
Fresh out.
Fresh out the pot.
Absolutely. Y'all gonna love it. Definitely.
Well, until next time, I'm Jay.
I'm B.
This is Let Logic. Until next time, peace.